There we go.
So
Hi.
I was like, that's why I want to die.
Yeah. Ooh. And how'd she react?
I laughed, because
Dang.
it was a joke.
Yeah.
Are you not paying attention to the rest of the story?
What are we talking about?
What episode of Tea Time is this?
37.
Or do we know that for sure?
Yeah.
All right.
100%. Because the last one was 36.
But do we know for sure that one was actually 36?
I mean, I can check the
What
backlog
if we
if you
fucked up
want.
at, like, episode 12 and we just never realized?
There are a couple private episodes, but that people
There
can't.
are?
Yeah.
Why? Call-outs?
What?
Call-outs?
No, I just don't like those episodes.
Oh, okay.
That's lovely. Thank you for that. Hi and welcome to Tea Time. This is a podcast with your hosts, Simon and Zach.
Yeah.
I'm Simon. That's Zach. He's the other voice in this disembodied space.
What other voice?
The one that comes out of your mouth.
There's only one that comes out of my mouth.
Yeah. I'm saying other than mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what? Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, you want to go? You had
No, go ahead.
Today's a very special episode, because we gotta go actually, Zach.
What?
I got some guests to take over for us.
Okay.
So we're gonna leave it to them. We have a previous thing that we got to get to. What was it? What was our thing that we have to get to?
Oh, I thought bingo night.
Oh yeah, at the
folks' home.
yeah, gotta donate our bingos over there.
Oh, I was gonna play bingo.
Oh, we gotta donate. Like you bring some bingo and you play some bingo.
You bring bingo?
Yeah.
Do you know how bingo works?
You bring the bingo game, like some of them, because they don't have enough bingo cards. So well, we're already late, so we'll be
they
back.
Probably already started. Mildred, I bet she's already won.
Oh my God, Mildred, she's crazy.
All right, so,
We'll leave it off to these guys.
yeah.
Hi. Hello, and welcome to Tea Time Nights. That's right, it's back. We're your special co-hosts.
I'm Simon.
No, you're not. I'm Smokey Midnight, and you're the other one.
Oh yeah.
Simon and Zach had to go to a bingo game.
I don't remember my name.
Oh,
Who am I?
you have a case of amnesia.
That's fine. I'll come up with a new one.
Yeah. That's what I should have done.
Scary Dave.
Scary Dave.
Yeah.
Hey, Scary Dave. Are you ready for this episode of Tea Time Nights?
Absolutely.
Are you ready? Because
It's been a while.
It has been.
We've been locked in the
IJU basement.
bathroom. Oh.
Basement
I
bathroom.
was in the bathroom.
You were in the I was in the bathroom
They
in the
gotta keep
basement.
us separate, or they know we'll devise a plan
Yeah, of escape.
and get out of there,
Yeah,
and then take over the
revenue
podcast
source.
forever.
Yeah, both of those. But we're here because Zach and Simon had to go to a bingo game.
Yeah.
So we're doing conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Do you know what they are? So if you don't know what a conspiracy theory is, where have you been?
How do you not know?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's like a crazy tale. Like
Hear 'em all the
you
time.
like
See
you're
them all the time.
Yeah.
You see birds?
That's one,
They're robots.
obviously. I mean, look at them.
How could anything like that exist? Pigeons? Too dumb to survive.
They don't have jet engines. How can they fly? Does that mean bees and insects are also fake? No, they're real.
Yeah.
Because they're only flying.
aliens.
They're only flying a little bit.
Well, they're also aliens.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But birds? Pigeons are too dumb to survive by themselves.
No,
Somebody's controlling them.
Obviously. I mean, there's too many of them. Like, how can...
And why do you think there's always a bunch in Walmart parking lots?
Because they want to spy on the Walmart.
On the vets, on the veterans.
On the veterans.
Talking about their war experiences.
They want to know...
Walmart.
They want to get some good reviews on the war. How did the war go?
How many stars out of 5?
How many war stars? I gave this war a 7 out of 10.
That's not a good number.
No.
So then they kill them.
So
The birds.
The bird. They pull out a knife.
Yeah. One big knife between all of them.
So, sorry, I did just learn your first new name. Can you say it again for me?
Scary Dave.
Scary Dave. So,
I might forget my other one.
Yeah?
I mean, I might remember my other one. That's what
You already did forget your other one.
I did. No,
So Dave, so Scary Dave, what's your favorite conspiracy theory out of all of them? There's many.
That's a difficult question.
Yeah. What's one that? What's the first one that pops in your mind when I say the words conspiracy theory?
Moon landing.
Moon landing.
Moon landing.
It's number one.
Number one.
I'm doing my 4D design project on it.
Yeah.
My 4D final.
I thought Simon was.
I'm helping him.
Oh,
We're co-working on it.
right.
Yeah.
What about you? Well, what's your number one go-to?
Number one go-to? I'd say one of my favorites is the old invisible ship that teleports into the sea. That one where they were doing some weird alien or nuclear tests, or maybe it was something different. And instead of the ship going invisible, it teleports the ship with a whole bunch of people into the middle of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the people on the ship, their bodies get fused with the innards of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all maybe
it's
real.
basically like Davy Jones' ship from Pirates of the Caribbean. They're all part of the ship.
Yeah, except they're all dead.
Oh.
Yeah, because
So
you
they
can't
don't get-
survive
Oh, yeah.
that.
Maybe if it was your foot or something.
Yeah, if it then maybe.
Are there pictures?
I don't know.
I know they're
This was
first-hand accounts and all that.
Yeah.
Of the people that investigated it.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen any pictures of it. I've seen usually it's those grainy black and white
Yeah.
long distance photos. It's there it is. You can see the bodies if you look hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
But it's probably all covered up.
Yeah.
Conspiracy.
There's a big one that I covered a
Yeah.
while ago.
Yeah.
I won't repeat that one. Basically aliens.
The birds.
Not the birds. We will get into that one.
Yeah.
Aliens, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not really a conspiracy.
Yeah.
It's fact,
Yeah.
Just like the moon landing.
Just like the moon landing.
It's fact. And birds.
Birds, fact.
Fact.
That they are not real.
Yeah. Birds are not fact.
Yeah, and
Robo-birds.
Fact.
Flat Earth.
Yeah, flat Earth.
I forget about that one.
So there is a little bit of evidence on their end of the argument.
How?
So
Explain.
okay. So here's what they propose, the flat earthers.
Mm-hmm.
To my understanding, any flat earthers out there, if you disagree from what I say, go ahead and send us an email. Tell us that we're wrong. I don't give a
I
fuck.
don't fucking care.
Simon and Zach have to deal with that shit.
Yeah. Not my job.
Not my job. We're in charge of the
Just
plumbing.
this, that's it.
This.
I gotta clean the bathroom.
Yeah.
You gotta clean the basement.
Yeah, I gotta clean the pipes.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure they're.
Squeak.
But what was I saying? I completely forgot.
Flat Earth.
Flat Earth.
They have evidence.
So first thing,
Uh-huh.
they say gravity is fucking fake. It's out of the picture. Gravity isn't real. So instead, what are they doing? What's gravity instead? The Earth is just moving up really fast. That's what they'd say.
But But that creates gravity.
No, it's the Earth is moving like upwards really fast, so gravity is just a downward pull on everything else.
Wait, so they say that
So
if I jump, it's just the Earth catching up with me?
Yeah.
That.
So, I'll offer you personally a visual explanation.
I can't claim that that's wrong.
Yeah. So then, second thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how that one guy in the desert proved that the Earth was round because of the two poles in the desert and calculating the circumference of the Earth?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they just proved that by saying, here's like Earth. Earth is right here, a flat plane. Well, kind of flat, bumps and stuff. And the sun is just like a certain amount of distance above it, and it goes around.
Yeah.
Like on top. The moon does a different thing.
Yeah.
But basically, the way that they did it, they calculated exactly the right numbers to say if the Earth was flat, that this could also be true.
Yeah.
So like, the sun is really small, and just like a couple thousand miles above the Earth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, so how did that back up their argument? They were saying.
So they use like the numbers that guy like had.
Yeah.
But inverse it to the fact to prove that the sun was tiny and only a small distance compared to the actual distance between the Earth and the sun.
Supposedly. Allegedly.
Yeah. Can't say, like, I got a couple flat Earth friends,
Do you?
I do. Meet me smoking midnight.
Oh.
Back in the back alleys.
Yeah.
Where I live. It's a rough part of town.
Yeah.
But they all told me this. Like, we're sitting down, having a couple cold ones.
I was gonna say, how do you know so much about
all the flat Earth? It's all true.
What?
It's all true.
It's what?
It's all true. Just trying to be quiet so that Dick Cheney under the bed wouldn't hear us.
Yeah. That was him.
He's scurried around.
Is he still
Get the cattle
alive?
prod. He's got
Why
a
don't we
poking.
ever hear anything about him?
About Dick Cheney?
Yeah.
Is he alive?
Probably because he's like.
I don't know. I've been living down here.
Because
in
like
the basement for forever.
he's like dangerous and controls a lot of things, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
Same reason nobody ever sees God.
That's true. There he is.
Is that all? I missed him. Too slow.
Yeah.
Is that another conspiracy?
It's got really real.
Is that yeah? What constitutes as a conspiracy?
I think the Google definition would suffice.
All right.
I'm gonna get up my BlackBerry. Can't afford.
Not with our
Not
with our salary.
No.
Are we paid hourly or salary?
Wow.
Or are we even paid at all?
We get to live here.
Damn.
Yeah.
I guess that's why we eat garbage scraps.
Yeah. They've got like us under like a complete sort of like rule iron thumb with those contracts. We really need to figure out a way to get out of
it's
them.
like indentured servitude.
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry, I'm having a little hard time controlling the little ball here. Conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, let's just look at conspiracy.
So flat Earth.
A secret plan by a group to do something unlawful or harmful.
No, that's wrong. Okay. Flat Earth. Stick with that one for a minute.
Yeah, let's stick with flat Earth. We can stretch that one out.
What? Well, why?
Why?
Why are people arguing? Say it's true.
Yeah.
Why are people arguing that the Earth is not flat? Why? What's the point? And B, Why does it fucking matter?
Uh,
I don't care.
no.
I'm not going to be around long enough for
No.
like.
For
any
like
of this
us to
to
get
matter.
on a spaceship and see for
Right.
real. Maybe we will. Maybe elongated Musk will figure out a way.
Elongated muskrat.
No, I want. It's probably already been done, but I want to see like a photoshopped, like him on a little muskrat.
Yeah.
That's like photoshopped to be long. But answer your first question.
Yeah.
So like, didn't we used to believe that the Earth was flat? Like,
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Way back when.
Way back when.
And someone like Galileo or somebody.
Galileo, some bullshit like that.
was
Some
like-
bullshit
or
scientist.
The Copernicus or
Yeah.
one of those fellas.
Yeah. He's like, religion's a bitch. Do you know what this is?
Yeah.
Facts.
How does he know?
How does he know?
He's never been in space.
Yeah. Except for we have been to space. Or have we?
Not back then.
No, now. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying the guy that came
Okay,
up with the
yeah.
idea that it wasn't flat. Is
Yeah.
When never went to space.
How do you figure that out? How does it go through your brain like, you know, maybe the thing that we all are on, it's round.
Yeah.
How does that, if this, your entire life you've been told that the Earth is like a flat sort of like thing,
Why would you think anything
why would you
else?
think any different?
Because I'm not going to be like, no, it's a pyramid.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense.
No.
Like, why? Like, was it just him trying to stick it to the man and, like, go against religion?
Maybe he was just crazy.
Maybe. And then everybody took it and they're like, oh, yeah, math and numbers, that's dope.
Or maybe
And
he
they
just
accepted it.
Well, here's my thing. Is this was before many drugs and things like that were outlawed.
Yeah.
So that just basically means everyone back in the day was going ham. Not everyone, but you know.
Not real. Not for real.
Not for real. But that's what the
think of
history
all the-
textbooks teach you. Think about that.
Yeah, but how do we know history's accurate?
That's another conspiracy theory that like
Everything.
all the like everything that's not like 30 years past is fake,
Yeah.
and it's just been fabricated, and you can't disprove it.
Yeah, you don't fucking know.
Yeah. The only reason that it's like we don't like try to go to the bottom of it is because it wouldn't be too inconvenient.
Yeah. Like,
Too many
why?
people that already like agree with it.
And there's too much, like, crafted evidence.
Yeah, that could be fake,
Right.
but like.
Also, before I get to my actual favorite one,
Yeah.
that I just remembered, I know they have an argument for this,
Yeah.
but the whole, like, if I stand here in this room
Yeah.
and I just walk around the globe,
Yeah.
like, obviously I can't do that, but I would eventually reach.
If
the
you were
point
Jesus and you could walk on water and then
and I could do
Yeah.
perfect straight, like,
Yeah.
I would end up back here again.
you could see a little dotted line on
Yeah,
Google Maps.
go around the globe. Like, what's their argument for that? I know they have one.
So here's their argument: is they're saying that
You know. All right.
oh no yeah. So instead of Earth being like flat, as in like looking at it as on a map, it's more like Antarctica's right here in the center, and the whole world is around it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more like Antarctica's right here. Antarctica's the one on the top, right?
No.
That's the
On
Arctic?
bottom.
Okay, Arctic is at the top,
Yeah.
is in the center. Antarctica's the edge, pretty much.
Right.
And everything else is in this middle.
But if
That was a joke, by the way. I know which one is on top and bottom. Not dumb.
okay, but
Mhm.
how come nobody's just walked off the edge yet? Maybe people have.
Yeah.
And I guess you wouldn't really know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where all the missing people go.
It's where Dick Cheney went.
So I guess, well, I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
There really aren't that fucking many people that go to the Arctic
Mm-hmm.
or the Antarctic.
Yeah. So you can't really.
And
The
walk
only
around.
really thing that disproves all of this is magnets.
Yeah,
Is the magnetic poles.
could be fake.
Could be fake.
Could
That's
be
the other thing.
technology.
That's the other thing. It could be like, oh, it's just God, and then theory disproven, or like
yeah, but like we literally
yeah,
if somebody claims
yeah,
everything you know is faked,
yeah,
you can't be like nuh-uh,
yeah,
because that's part of it. Like,
Yeah.
duh, of course you wouldn't think so. It's
Yeah.
fucking faked.
Yeah.
I am a believer that maybe not this like life altering like
Mm-mm.
understanding
yeah.
thing, but something's not.
Something's up.
Something's up
Like,
somewhere.
like conspiracy theories always go for like the big things, like
Yeah.
JFK, the moon landing,
Yeah.
Earth is flat. I think it's more subtle, like slight changes in history. Because like think about it, the people that have control of the textbooks have control over history.
Right.
Fairly,
And
kind
the
of.
people that have control over history in the textbooks are the people that have won the war.
Won the war. Also, it's the writers.
Yeah.
So maybe someone was like,
Maybe it's me.
maybe it's you, Zach.
I control. Zach left.
Oh yeah, sorry. You kind of look like him a little bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of dark in here. Can't really see that well. All
We
that
couldn't pay the power bill.
yeah.
I don't know how we're recording this.
we're
track.
Yeah, analog.
Um,
We're on
I don't know
Batteries.
because I think the thing that's weird is humans and their origin.
yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
The,
It's like
yeah,
you
the whole
got-
thing that we have like a whole like there's so many different variations on the Homo sapien
Yeah.
that why was it like a slight combination of Neanderthal and us and
Right.
them the ones that were before us.
And like, there are
And-
so many species on the
Mhm.
planet that have been around, like
Yeah.
crocodile, supposedly. They've been around since dinosaurs,
Mhm.
and birds and chickens and shit. Supposedly. Connecting the lines here. I feel like Charlie Day, that meme with on the wall. So why us?
Yeah.
We weren't around for that long.
No.
So what weird special combination of events just happened to trigger something that made us evolve
Mhm.
in the way that we did? Like, why?
It's all random.
If it's random, then
Yeah.
that means that there's also a higher probability of it happening to other species and in other
Why hasn't it
places.
happened in other places around
Right.
the Earth, other
And
than
why
the solar system?
Don't living things exist closer to us? Or
Yeah.
maybe they do, and
Yeah.
we just don't know.
We just don't know. There's like the whole that light takes a good while to get to us.
Yeah.
So like a civilization could have been developed by now,
Yeah.
and we just haven't seen it.
I
But it's
mean,
also unlikely because, like, if if we can't see it by now,
Yeah.
it's probably hasn't like happened yet.
But why?
Why?
We don't know that.
We don't know.
Why?
We don't know.
It could have. There could be one super far away because
Yeah.
humans have not been around that long.
No, yeah, like the
So-
dinosaurs have been around longer than our entire like
Civilization since we existed.
yeah.
But yeah, like okay, so like exactly, dinosaurs
Yeah.
existed for however long.
Mm-hmm.
Other civilizations out in space that
Yeah.
are already advanced could have been for
Yeah, it could have like
thousands of
grown
years.
and destroyed themselves.
Right, and we wouldn't know yet.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't.
There actually
fucking know
there
anything.
is fucking scientists or whatever found like a solar system and a planet that's like just now forming.
Yeah.
That's almost identical to our solar system.
Whoa.
Yeah. Or how they think our solar system formed.
How far away?
Good.
Very.
Yeah.
Like
I don't remember.
can't go yet.
Yeah, no, not right now. But it's just interesting that we can see that right now.
Right.
Obviously, it's not right now for them.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, then I wonder when.
Yeah.
Because maybe other
See, that's the whole
sentient
thing.
beings already live there.
It always fucks me up that light has to travel.
Right.
Like it's not a constant thing that you can't see. Like, oh, all the way over there is
Yeah.
now. It's in the past.
That's so weird to me.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Alleged. All right, Mister. astronomy professor, whoever you are, teaching Simon all these bullshit things. Not me, of course. I skipped that class.
No, yeah.
We can't.
I didn't know you went to class.
No,
I'm not allowed.
Yeah, I got kicked out. That's why we live in this basement.
Yeah, well, I live in the bathroom.
It's over there in the basement.
It's close to the basement.
Yeah.
So my personal.
Wait,
favorite,
is the bathroom in the basement or the basement in the bathroom?
Why would there be a basement in the bathroom?
I don't know.
It's gotta be a big old bathroom.
Yeah.
So, kind of on a similar theme.
Yeah.
Humans didn't come from Earth. We didn't evolve.
That's another conspiracy theories you're saying?
So you know what the circadian rhythm is?
That's the fuck, it sounds familiar, but I can't.
So that's the biological internal clock that a living thing's body runs on.
It's the one that you can fuck up by not sleeping regularly.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So Earth,
we have totally us because we live in a basement and we get weird sleep.
Day from night.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically what it is. Like your sleep schedule, the way your body functions, how your brain functions, it all revolves around this time period, and it resets, quote unquote, every so often.
Yeah.
So Earth
Yeah.
has 24-hour days.
Yeah. Is our circadian rhythm different? Is that what you're saying?
So everything else
every other
is 24 hours because it exists. That's how it's always existed on planet Earth, 24-hour days. We operate on 25 hours.
Interesting.
Mars operates on 25 hours. They have 25-hour days. I think that's correct.
You gotta check your BlackBerry.
It's over there, but yeah.
You got a Nokia.
Just look it up.
Oh yeah.
Mars days. I think it's Mars. It's one of the planets. We also have to drink all
1 day and 37 minutes. So
close to 20.
Yeah, almost. Just fudging the numbers a little bit.
But yeah, that's weird. Why? Why 25? That's.
Do you think it could be possibly the fact that since we've introduced not artificial, even just control over light into our lives, that it's changed slightly? Because to my knowledge, we as land living mammals are the only beings that have control over how late we can stay up. Of course, anyone can stay up. It's just kind of dark. Dark makes me sleepy.
I don't think so, because I also don't know much about this. I'm not an expert.
No, yeah.
But from what I know,
yeah,
because humans have so many, what do you call it? Not inbred. So many things that we're born with that exist from allegedly thousands of years ago or whatever, when we were normal mammals.
Yeah.
Habits, physical things. And so for something like control over light, that's only happened within the past, few hundred years, or I guess a couple thousand, whatever. For that to evolve that quickly seems weird, when everything else about us exists from way back then.
It's also interesting how we just hopped out of the food chain.
Yeah. When did that change? We don't ever hear anything about that.
Yeah, there's
no specific time.
In my sort of knowledge of the history and all that, the earliest that I know, you get told the hunter-gatherer days.
Right.
We're all just Native Americans, just going around picking stuff and moving,
picking berries, and at peace and love and all that
and
bullshit.
Killing animals and living off the land.
Yeah.
Then small civilizations started to happen, small cities where people would farm and start doing that. Then small city-states and like, but that's all like, we have no sort of recorded knowledge of that because nobody recorded anything.
Right.
So how can we know now? Then my knowledge just goes to the Huns.
Mm-hmm.
We know about them because they lasted for like a long ass time.
And a big percentage of the world leads back to Mr. Dude.
Mr. Attila.
Mr. Guy, yeah.
Is that his name?
Attila.
Attila the Hutt.
No. No, Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan.
No, yeah.
So many different like.
Attila the Hutt, yes. Oh man, that's my head canon. One of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then like fucking.
But we don't know how that progressed.
Yeah, we don't know when it started.
Okay,
but
so
we know
like,
when
at
it kind of
what
ended.
point did the little hunter-gatherer society go, let's build some fucking walls and make contact with this other place and make a city or some shit?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it would have been a gradual process.
Yeah.
But, like, we have no knowledge of that.
Yeah.
But somehow we have knowledge of times way before that.
Yeah. It's also interesting how, like, there's only one of the greatest, like, man-made world wonders left.
Really?
Yeah.
What
The
is it?
Great Wall. Like, everything else is destroyed.
No.
The library, the gardens of whatever, everything else is gone except for the Great Wall.
Are the pyramids?
Oh, the pyramids.
And Petra? No, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
the Great
it's
Wall.
weird.
No, the Great Wall is more recent than that. That isn't a great wonder.
Is it not?
Here,
I don't know. But yeah, like, okay, we have all this crazy ass technology. People are finding all kinds of stuff. Okay, bog bodies and like mammoths that we're attempting to bring back, and old civilizations and all kinds of crazy shit. You're telling me they can't find even a trace of these supposedly lost wonders?
Yeah.
Even though we knew where they were.
So the 7 wonders of the ancient world: the Great Pyramids of Giza, still around. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, gone. The statue of Zeus at Olympia, Greece, gone.
Somehow.
The Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, gone.
Somehow.
The mausoleum at a word that I'm not going to try to pronounce, gone. Colossus of Rhodes,
Still
gone.
there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I think so.
And the Lighthouse of Alexandria.
Gone. How? How do we know those existed?
Just through recorded texts.
Yeah, but then why can't we fucking find them? They didn't just disappear into space.
No, they. There you go.
I think I just saw it.
You solved the conspiracy. No, they've war.
Okay, but we can comb over an ancient battlefield and be like, oh, look at this pristine Roman helmet that we found. Okay, you can find a tiny ass thing. You can find a crate of gold medallions on the ocean floor.
Yeah. But you
can't find a whole ass monument.
Well, we know where most of them were.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Like, obviously, the fucking statue of Zeus. I almost said Jesus.
That's in Brazil.
We obviously know that was fucking in Greece or wherever, in one of the big old temple places. But like the Hanging Gardens of Eden or whatever. Babylon.
Mixing up your
but
everything's there.
But let's see. I'm pretty sure we know where all of them were.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Like, we have records of them.
Yeah. So what are you trying to say here? Like,
me? What am I trying to say?
Yeah, like, what are you getting at? Like,
I'm getting at, we find all kinds of crazy-ass stuff, most of the time on accident.
Yeah.
Stuff we didn't even know it was there. Somebody's just digging around in the dirt and they find something crazy.
Whoa, okay, Zach, this is fucking crazy.
What?
Okay, so the Great Pyramid of Giza, that has existed for longer than any of the other wonders of the world.
Really?
And it's bigger than all of them.
Crazy.
So that existed from 2584 BC
Whoa.
to today.
Wow.
So
Really?
yeah, so like 4,500
Some
in a couple more years. It's been there.
It looks fine. It looks
Obviously, it's not
pristine.
it's not in like the quartz marble condition that it once was.
right. Yeah.
But it's astounding that that monument has lasted.
It looks totally fine. Nothing has affected it. You're telling me there hasn't been a fucking earthquake?
Well,
or
no,
something?
like earthquakes haven't affected. It's been
That's what I'm
structurally
saying.
intact besides the outer
That's crazy.
marble and gold bowl top.
That's crazy.
It's insane. And the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, that started in 600 BC
Wow.
and ended around 1 AD.
For sure.
Around.
Confirmed?
That's sort of the rough time
Then
period.
why can't?
So the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, that's
Or are we just totally making this up and they do know where that is?
well, that's where it is right there. The
Or-
little
or-
green
or like they found
dash.
it. Yeah.
Here, I'll look up ruins.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
How can you lose something like that completely and not find any kind of evidence that would even lead you to say maybe this is part of that old thing?
Yeah.
Because, like, okay, say it's wiped out completely,
Yeah.
rubble. That's happened before.
Yeah.
And we knew where it was, so we went and we found it.
Yeah.
And we have this technology now that can, like, look under the Earth's surface for however many feet or
That's what it
miles
looks
or
like.
whatever. Dope.
Yeah. No, like we have access to the ruins of these places.
Mhm.
So like you can go there
Oh.
if you really want to. Like, you can just go to these places. It's just, no one's there. They're all like
I might be there.
you might be there?
Yeah.
Mr. You're not Joe Rogan, that's another podcast.
No.
What are you? Joe David?
Scary Dave.
Scary Dave.
Joe Dave.
But yeah, all those wonders of the world.
Going back to what we were saying about
Mhm.
like civilization and how
Yeah.
it was progressing.
Yeah.
Like at what, like you were saying with the food chain, at what point did we like
Exited.
upgrade? Yeah. Because like okay,
I'd say-
even if we started forming societies and hunter gatherers and stuff,
Uh-huh.
we can still be killed.
Yeah.
Like okay, and why leads me back to my my earlier question. Why haven't other species and creatures formed groups like this yet? Like, shit can learn.
Yeah.
We've seen that.
It's just like, so dolphins are like the only other creature that has significant enough brain power to do those things.
Yeah.
But they don't.
Why?
Why? Probably because they don't have like opposable thumbs. They can't like create tools and cultivate
you can
things.
work your way around that. We
Got like
didn't.
little flippers holding little pickaxe.
Apparently, from what we came from.
It's very convenient from what we came from. So we came from like a similar ancestor to fucking monkeys
Yeah.
and those guys. So imagine like a just sort of simpler monkey, like somewhere in between us.
Yeah.
We're just like walking around. So we have what we have now, 5 fingers.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Oh, you have.
yeah.
You have 5 fingers.
Do you not?
No, I
Yeah.
do.
I mean, like we're kind of from the south, so it's kind of understandable.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
All right.
Yeah. 5 fingers, 5 toes, whatever.
I have 10 fingers. Is that weird?
Oh no! I mean on each one. On one hand or 2?
Yes.
It's kind of dark. Yes. But so it was very convenient for us that
Right.
we evolved to have significant enough brain power to have abstract thought and like creative thinking and all the other junk and all
Yeah.
the smart words.
Where did that come from?
Where did that come from? Just evolution.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
It's crazy that
Other stuff,
yeah.
monkey, like you're saying, dolphins.
Yeah.
Okay, they can have crows.
Yeah.
Horses,
Yeah.
monkeys. They can have creative thinking to
Yeah.
solve problems.
Mm-hmm.
Why haven't they taken that in the past 1,000 years
Mm-hmm.
and evolved from that? Like we did. There's no way
it's just the environment that they were around in.
I know, but
that's crazy to me that it was just that.
Yeah, like things were just so perfect that
Yeah.
we one species.
Yeah. Out of more originally,
Yeah.
but they all died for some reason.
Right. Yeah.
We don't know. Probably a plague, or maybe we were hiding in caves while there was like some sort of mass thing going on,
God
or maybe
came
we
down.
killed all of them. We don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
our species, as horrid as it sounds, killed everyone else
Yeah.
just because.
And we also, you would think with all that abstract thought and creative problem solving, along with our innate, that was the word I was looking for earlier. Innate senses that we've kept throughout our evolution, that we would have some thought to like preserve the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Or not wipe out other members of our own species.
See, that's the thing. I feel like we got to a point in our sort of evolution of the brain where we sort of got stunted. Where we were like, this is good enough. Now we can just like sort of be this forever now. And that has its faults to the where like base urges and needs go over like not what am I thinking of? Our consciousness is what it is.
But
So like saying like, oh, like think of Jeff Bezos, greedy businessman.
Yeah.
He makes fucking billions.
Greedy Bezos.
He makes billions and billions of dollars and doesn't pay a cent in taxes.
Right.
Why does he do that? He wants more money. Why does he want more money? For power.
Right.
More power equals more money and just better and better.
Yep.
Why doesn't he just fucking put all of that money into preventing climate change?
Yep.
A thing that's gonna kill the planet.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Our
It's
innate
greed.
sense of
It's greed.
self-preservation
Yeah.
should like wake us. I don't
That's
know.
the thing. I feel like it's gonna happen.
And I'm not like I believe in evolution.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to
But do you?
debunk or
Is
like,
evolution really a thing? Do 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 do.
but like it's just our situation
Mm-hmm.
in comparison to all the other species on Earth
Yeah.
and the time that we've been here, it seems really convenient, like really rapid and really like perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And that's like proof for people that think God exists.
right.
Like it's so improbable that why would it happen at all?
Just us.
Yeah.
Right. And like I'm not gonna reach and say it didn't happen because
Yeah.
crazier shit has happened in science before.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't make sense to me that this one species can take it and run.
Yeah.
When all these other events
Like
could have and
we're
probably
gonna
did
cause
happen
the
to
downfall of the planet
other- Right.
in a shorter amount of time than the dinosaurs have been alive. Like our civilization, our species,
Yeah.
is gonna kill off the planet
Right.
longer than that sort of entire era of the Earth has been around,
Right.
which is crazy to me.
It doesn't make sense. I
Yeah.
don't get it. Other shit existed for millions of years
Yeah.
and not once
Mm-hmm.
that we know of
Yeah.
got to the level that we're at now.
Yeah.
Like why?
Huh.
This
Yeah.
perfect string of events have had the opportunity to happen and have probably happened to
Yeah.
many things in the past.
That's the thing. It's maybe theory.
Mhm.
Maybe it's bad.
What's bad?
Maybe it's an evolutionary defect for us to have abstract thought and things like of a higher like mental capability.
Because we don't need it.
We don't need it. That's the thing. There's examples throughout the entire world of like,
Yeah.
we don't need all this stuff to live and thrive as a species.
Yeah. We are very self-destructive.
We are.
Because of that abstract thought.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So is it a pro? Obviously, I say it is because I want to be alive and like be who
I'm
I am.
fine with
Yeah,
this.
no, yeah. But from a more objective point of view,
Yeah. It probably not.
yeah,
That it's caused war.
Yeah.
It's caused extinction of other species. We fucking ruined the environment.
that one line from Futurama always fucks me up. Like, and animals have never had a war. Let that sink in, or
Yeah.
whatever. It's like, dang, you're
Yeah.
right. Although sometimes they do kill, like other people, like other animals young.
Well, yeah, that's because that's one of those, like, the reason an elephant will stomp on baby lions is because they know these.
No,
things are gonna
like
get-
of the same. Like zebras will
Oh yeah.
like kill other baby zebras from other daddies and mamas to like propel the strong or whatever. But we
Yeah.
did that with the Romans.
What do you mean?
Like we killed off the weak.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So like
I mean, there is a reason, kind of, for that to happen in the world.
yeah. It's just we've developed a consciousness to the fact where we state that it's morally wrong.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, like
No, it doesn't.
like
Because if you look at it objectively,
we're not saying like go kill the weak
right,
kid.
yeah.
No,
but, like,
obviously.
if you objectively,
Yeah.
if I don't know, somebody with some kind of mental or physical
Mm-hmm.
abnormality,
Ailment. Or
if they
anything
have
like that.
kids, it's
Yeah.
likely that they'll pass it on.
Yeah.
In other
But
species.
you don't necessarily want that from an objective point of view.
Objectively.
Yeah.
But that's a good part of
Yeah.
the abstract thought.
Yeah.
Is that we don't kill.
Yeah. We
Like
recognize that life has meaning and everyone is unique and
Right.
you can bring things up to life, like up to light
Mm-hmm.
with those ailments. Like you can still thrive.
Yeah. Evolution exists.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a thing.
It's fact.
Unless that's part of the constructed world that
Uh-huh.
we've been fed.
Yeah.
Because I'm cynical and
Mm-hmm.
edgy, and I like to look for deeper meaning in everything when
Yeah.
I shouldn't. I believe that
Really?
everything
You-
is
you like that?
construct. And
Or is that more like your persona of like who you are?
no, I'm just
No.
making fun of I'm
Okay,
not
okay,
actually.
good.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a little like
Yeah.
I don't because
I was just saying it was interesting because it's more so the opposite.
Yeah.
I guess for like our like this is sort of above table fourth wall breaking sort of thing. Like me like sorry for breaking character, but me Simon Uzak.
What? You're Simon?
God, fuck.
Oh my God!
This is breaking the fourth. Okay, pause.
No, I know.
Yeah, but like our sort of characters that we portray as like usually on the podcast we sort of like stick to like you can obviously tell if it's real Simon and real Zach versus like
Portrayal.
yeah of like an accentuation of our personality.
Yeah.
Like we don't try to hide either one because we like both the parts of it.
Yeah.
We like poking fun at what would happen if like like part of our personality was extended to the point of like a detriment,
Right.
which is fun. Like it's fun like acting as someone else.
Yeah.
It's interesting, but with that, I completely forgot my point.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I was talking about edgy and
Oh yeah. See, sort of my portrayal of that is the complete opposite. Like, nothing in life has meaning.
right. Yeah.
It's all whatever.
Just fucking do
Yeah.
anything you want. That's actually what I like.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant. Like going along with that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing has meaning.
Yeah.
Not that I necessarily believe it,
Mm-hmm.
but I like the idea of that theory that you are the only one that actually exists.
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything
Oh.
around you is your projection. That's why nothing matters.
Yeah.
And if you try hard enough, you can do literally whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that have broken that are the people that somehow, get away with serial murders or whatever. Or something like that.
It always...
They found a way to break the system.
Yeah. Going off of that...
Or the computer simulation theory.
But going off of that, it always fucks me up when, like, you're lying there deep in bed and you realize, oh fuck, everyone on this planet of Earth is seeing the world like I do.
Yeah.
Sort of like, I'm seeing the world through these two peepers, hearing the thoughts, feeling the senses, and everything like that. It's exactly the same. Only, give her some, like,
right,
you got glasses, can't hear as well. Yeah. Bad back. But like it's astounding to me that that's just experience.
Yeah, like everybody shares experiences. And like also say you're in a group of people, you have a memory of a certain event or a night.
And they have
a very different perspective.
Like it's slightly like you remember similar events.
Yeah.
Just from a different perspective and different like things leading up to that.
Feelings, different thoughts.
Different emotions.
Yeah, something you thought was funny could have like given somebody else secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah.
So they don't like that memory as much.
But you really do.
But you do. And that can change
I was thinking about that
everything.
like with the summer, like spending time with friends. Overall, I was talking with Celeste about this. Again, above table. Like
Celeste needs a night persona.
she does. Julia has one, doesn't she? Yeah, she was on. That one. But I was talking with her about like last summer. Like we had a blast. Me and you and Julia went on like mini road trips.
Yeah.
Hung out a bunch. We had like 3 different pretty successful parties for teenagers.
Yeah.
I'd say like ooh, but more on like the line of parties that we would like, not like 50 billion people in a cramped house. More like just friends hanging out. That's what a party really is.
Yeah.
And a bit of music. But just a little. Not too yeah. But she Celeste said that overall her experience of summer was more negative than it was positive, which was very interesting because my whole takeaway from summer was more positive.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was
like
fantastic.
The best time of my life.
Yeah, I had a fantastic time. Better than like honestly any summer before. And it was very interesting because we talked about like different highlights, and sure those highlights were good for her, like the ones that I said.
Yeah.
But it wasn't enough to outweigh the negative.
Right.
Which fucking boggles my mind.
Weird, yeah. I just felt like free and happy and I don't know. It's really strange. And like every person that you see walking around anywhere you are, like they have these little memories and little intrusive thoughts and feel maybe their fucking foot hurts when they walk a certain way. Like their eyes
or maybe they're thinking
bad at a certain
they're thinking about
distance,
their like they're thinking about how their mom is sitting on the couch. Oh, look at that. My mom. Or whatever.
Like they're waiting to go back home to their significant other. Or like everybody has thousands upon thousands of experiences and memories, and they're all completely different.
Yeah. And another thing is that really resonated with me, building off of this, is that I saw a comment on Reddit the other day, and it really fucking hit me home. Because it was, it was like a controversial issue, was the main thing. But it was this comment that really struck with me. It was like saying that most people on the world don't really aren't very violent or aren't very think very negatively. I'm talking like very negative. Like they may not agree with other people's ideals and things, but they're not going to act out against it.
Right, murder is not an option for
No,
most people.
yeah, and like trying to convince other people to join their faith isn't like, or change how they are as a person.
Yeah.
I'd say 90% of the world isn't like that.
Right.
It's a vocal 10%.
Yeah.
And that's what they said. It's like, it's a vocal minority.
Mm-hmm.
Is what it is, and it's sad that people think that the whole world is this sort of chaos of everyone hates everyone, no one can find solidarity with anyone else, it's all terrible, everything's got a shit.
Yeah. I used to think like that.
Yeah.
Because I loved being
And then you read that one Reddit comment.
and like, you're not never gonna be truly happy, and life sucks, and people hate each other, and people are pieces of shit. To a certain degree, some of that can be true, but then I like grew and I had experiences that I was like, oh, you can actually have solid connections, and you can find a way to you have to make your life
have
better.
Meaning. Oh, that
like,
too.
That too. Like, if you want to sit in your little cynical cloud of sorrow and anger, like, go for it. But if you like actually want to have a good life, you gotta turn that shit around.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's crazy.
Yeah.
If it's real.
If it's real. Conspiracy theory, other one. Let's next conspiracy theory. What's the next one?
I was just thinking.
Yeah.
I thought of one, but I forgot it again.
There's speaking of the pyramids.
Yeah.
Those. What are they?
What are they? Why?
Triangles, but 3D.
Well,
Trapezoids.
I know they're tombs or like markers, but like, is that it? Why? Like, why just if you cared so much about all your pharaohs or whoever is buried there, why aren't there more? Or like, why?
There's a fair number of them.
Yeah, but
there's a really big one.
Right. And like the ones that most people know of are like clustered together.
Can you go into the pyramids?
Yeah.
Like as a person? Like as you and me? Or do you have to have like some sort of archaeology degree?
I think you have to be like working somehow on it. You can go to them, and there might be areas like roped off, and you can
I wonder if more
certain...
you can apply for a permit to go inside and view it.
Or I think it's more you have to get like governmental permission. Like
you have to convince them
through a process,
there's a real reason I'm not just gonna graffiti the place. Honestly, that would be one of my things that I'd like to do. Like if by some crazy mean we strike gold with this sort of thing, the big bosses upstairs, Simon and Zach, they figure out what to do.
Yeah.
And I would like...
They're going to send their little gremlins, Scary Dave and Smoky Midnight, to the pyramids.
I would love to have a sort of debunking conspiracy theory thing.
So a travel...
Yeah, but also travel with it and speak to actual people about things like this and just sort of figure things out for real.
I almost missed my mouth. I just dumped it on the front of my shirt. It was real close. Yeah.
I'd love to do that.
That's always been a dream, I guess. But not
the show Ancient Aliens, a mixture of the show Ancient Aliens, cross that over with Mythbusters.
Yeah. Or Destination Truth.
Yeah.
Is one of my favorites.
Yeah, but I want everything to be 100% real.
If you don't find anything, you don't fucking find anything.
But that's the thing, you're gonna find something, but it's not gonna be the big thing. You're just gonna learn something interesting about what it is.
Well, I just mean if you see a light, well, aliens, ghosts.
No, I would much rather do real.
The problem is being able to, because I would want to keep it within our organization, I guess you could call it. The problem is like knowing enough about the history or like the architecture or whatever expertise you need to have to be able to see the significance. Like if one small thing could be out of place in this particular architecture, and we would have no idea that that's important.
That's true. That's
so,
the
like,
that's
we'd
the
have
other
to
thing.
do research.
We don't have to. We get other people that have done it.
Yeah, and then
we just
send
have
us
them on
there.
the show.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
we
That's...
FaceTime them. The pyramid.
How you doing?
I found it. I found a rock.
Is this rock important? It's just like regular
No.
rock.
Hey! I found this cool little marble thing on the floor. Okay.
You think it has a galaxy in it?
If I put this in a little hole in the wall, is the pyramid gonna take off into space? What if it's just that simple?
That's what it is. Like a little tiny rock,
Just a little thing.
and they just go up.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny. I can do it in After Effects right now.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
But we get actual experts on the show,
Yeah, for sure.
obviously, and like we talk to people and like figure out what the fuck is all this.
What's going on?
But from like a layman's point of view,
Yeah.
like if average Joe, like I don't want it to be like so scientific it's overwhelming for people, but not so dumbed down.
That's
that
not interesting.
Yeah.
Like goofs, but not constant goofs.
No, like I'd say the amount of goofs that we usually get out of this podcast.
Yeah. And I think if we go to places eventually, we would do goofs so that we don't get spooked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough
was
about our
the
own
other
shit.
What?
Let's go back to the pyramids.
Oh, okay.
So, you know those late nights when you're on your BlackBerry and you're circling around
And my
playing
MacBook.
in your MacBook, and you click on that YouTube video that's like top 10 conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, give me those.
Hell yeah.
And you watch one and it's like, that's plausible.
Friends.
Maybe that one. This is one of those.
Mm-hmm.
This is a YouTube conspiracy theory, so take it lightly. It's the intro sound. It's based on the pyramids at Giza. That one. It's basically saying that not how they're made, what they were for.
Yeah.
They were saying that it wasn't for a tomb.
Yeah.
The tomb was an afterthought of someone else. Because their whole point of the theory was, oh, let's go inside the tomb. It's like, okay, that was possible. You should probably look it up at home if you don't know. Look like Tomb of Pyramid of Giza images, Google images. Think of a very specific one. So the tomb looks very rocky and rough. But the outer wall, like the wall, it's very smooth and nice. And there's also some like rough maintenance, like there's like water ways that go in there and things like that, like small aqueducts.
Yeah.
That look a lot rougher than the smooth stone of the rest of it.
Right.
So they were saying like, oh, what if they added this tomb later because it looks much rougher, like, oh, not much time was...
Afterthought.
Yeah. And they were saying that instead, the pyramid was big ol' electricity thingy. Harnessing the power of the Earth's core or whatever.
With stone?
Well, it also had like that cap at the top.
Gold cap.
Yeah.
But okay, where does it go from there?
Yeah. That's where the YouTube conspiracy theory.
Gold is a good conductor.
Yeah, but they were basically trying to like tie connections between the pyramid and Tesla's sort of like big old globe of electricity power thing.
But the pyramids came before Tesla.
Yeah. They're just trying to like relate the two.
Oh.
Didn't really
does
make that
seem
much
to me
sense.
like that they don't.
Mm-hmm.
It would be weird if they were tombs because in every civilization ever, it's always been a tradition to like bury your emperors and stuff with crazy amounts of treasure, like gold, like there was some emperor in China, like full of gold and jewels, and they'd crafted. I don't remember if it was the palace or like the land around him or whatever. but they made it out of precious materials, and like the flowing water was like liquid mercury.
Oh,
And like
yeah.
crazy stuff.
Oh,
like
no,
that.
yeah, yeah. You were telling me about this. It was like they couldn't enter it because of like.
Because of the mercury.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I got that 100% right. I heard about it somewhere else, but.
On a different comedy podcast.
But like, so you just get buried with a bunch of shit. Like a bunch of really nice shit. There's nothing in the pyramids.
Yeah. Well, there was.
There was?
Yeah.
Did they like find it?
Yeah, people took it.
They like looted?
Yeah.
That's not nice.
Well, it was back in the day where people didn't give a shit.
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
like, bring all that gold, bring all that Egyptian gold to me, the king.
Yeah.
And they were like, all right. The king got all the Egyptian gold.
But it's just weird to me that like, I don't know. And I'm not trying to look for like, oh, that's weird.
That's
like,
who? That one rock.
Yeah, like I'm not looking for conspiracies, but it's a little. It just I don't know.
The pyramids are a little sketch.
A little weird because
Yeah.
like why isn't like you were saying, why isn't the inside of the tomb nicer?
Yeah.
Like why isn't the architect? That's pretty basic architecture.
Mm-hmm.
Like not the pyramid part, but like the inside. Like that seems kind of simplistic for burying an emperor. Like
It's
you,
also-
you stick him in a gold
yeah.
sarcophagus to what? To put him in a rocky
Yeah.
room? Like
It's also interesting the fact that it's all like mathematically perfect.
yeah.
Like that fucks me up.
Yeah.
Like they had their own unit of measurement and it was perfect
Yeah.
to the T.
And
Of
how
like
do they carve stones
that well.
back then? What did they use?
Maybe a bunch of water. Because
Yeah,
water
but
is
how do you
really
get
useful.
that perfect.
They
Because that would take time.
yeah,
There's
a
no way
lot
to
of
get-
time and a lot of people.
Unless they figured out a way to make super pressurized water somehow.
Somehow, which is very
It's
unlikely.
possible, but-
Yeah, like didn't they just now figure out how Roman concrete was made?
Oh, I don't know.
Because someone was saying like, oh, they figured out that it was made with seawater instead of regular water.
Uh-huh.
That's why it's resistant, as resistant as it is.
Yeah.
Could be wrong. It was a Tumblr post.
Yeah.
But they're sort of the post got derailed from that, as Tumblr usually does.
Yeah.
But it was interesting the way it got derailed because it was saying like it's interesting how things can be lost in translation. How like everyone would know that it was made with seawater back then. Why would you make it with regular water? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Why even write it down?
Yeah.
Like how nowadays we write 4 eggs but we don't know what kind of people in the future don't know what kind of eggs we're talking about.
Right, yeah.
But we all know that it's chicken eggs,
Eggs, yeah.
just eggs.
It's eggs.
So like things like that are like commonplace for people that like know what it's talking about
Yeah.
can be lost in translation when taken literally.
That's interesting, yeah. I'd never thought of that before.
Yeah.
It's neat. Yeah.
Thanks, Tumblr. Very nice. Not the actual app, because you guys are dumbasses and wear ties for belts. And that's dumb. You want to see tie belt man?
No.
Okay. I thought you really did, so I reached for my phone.
I think Tea Time Nights should just become stuff like this.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was good, and there's
Yeah.
so much more content
Oh, yeah.
covered.
Do you want to just talk for some more? I'm fine.
I kind of want to
Okay, that's fair.
go.
All right.
It closes.
Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining us. I've been Smoky Midnight.
I've been Scary Dave.
Tea Time Nights, it's when we take over.
Yeah.
Take a here. Yeah,
Hello?
guys, your time's up. You're like 9 minutes over.
Okay.
So we'll get out.
We'll
Yeah,
wrap up.
yeah. You fucking better get
Yeah,
out
we
of here.
are. Just let us finish.
Okay.
You're interrupting.
Hurry up! You're on the clock.
I know. Okay, let us finish. Let us finish.
All right, bye. God, fucking
Assholes, dude.
God,
I hate Simon.
yeah. Like he has this whole like, oh, I'm weak and sheep persona or whatever, but like he's a fucking dick.
He's a fucking dick.
Like in person.
Yeah.
God.
Anyway.
Yeah. You can Simon, Zach, I guess we gotta do their outro. They do other stuff. They
fucking Google.
Dungeons and Dragons podcast. It's pretty funny. Yes. We should do our own Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Call it Dragon.
Critical hit.
Yeah, because we're not. Oh, look at us. We're better than D&D.
Critical miss. Haha.
And it's funny because we suck and.
You can check all that bullshit
Yeah, look
out.
at that fucking Twitter and go to the web. You already know the goddamn website.
IJUshows.com. Everyone knows it.
Yeah. Again, that's IJUshows.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for at least somebody listens to
Yeah.
us. Hope you
Sorry,
like the episode.
Maybe. It really
Maybe.
bothers me that Simon will just come down
I
here
know.
and just fucking
He asserts his dominance in really weird ways.
Yeah, like it's odd. Like in front of the camera and bullshit, he acts like it's this whole fucking sheepish persona.
Yeah. And he only does it to certain people too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. It's fine. Zach's not any better.
Nah, it's terrible. I don't even know why. I guess it's just too lazy to come down and tell us it's time to wrap up.
He's probably sitting on his ass on his phone, I guess.
Yeah. Tired of fucking girlfriend or whatever. All right.
Yeah. Well, maybe if we get good reviews on this episode, they'll let us do it more often.
Yeah, that is true because like we've been trapped down here for
Fucking lazy anyway. I'd like to put in the work to put out a podcast.
Yeah.
They complain about it, do
Yeah.
it because they have to. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful. Thanks, Scary Joe.
Dave. But, you know, whatever.
For joining me in this one. I've got some rats to scuttle about.
Yeah. You got a toilet to lick clean.
Yeah.
That was a joke.